Welcome to this week's Quick Charge. Paul told the Corinthian church, we seem to have nothing, yet we really possess everything. Here Paul highlights the contrast between a son and a servant. Like the precedent that was set by Jesus, we are both sons and servants. We see that son pertains to identity where servant pertains to mentality. Sons are first, servants are last. And also sons have everything, servants have nothing. Jesus said in Matthew 11:27, all things have been delivered to me by my Father as a son. John 16:15, all things that the Father has are mine. The father of the prodigal assured his older son in Luke chapter 15, all that I have is yours. So sons have all things. Sons have everything. But servants don't own anything. They have nothing to call their own. The one they serve, their owner, has everything. So servants don't have their own life or their own way or their own things or their own interest or their own rights or their own opinions or ideas or plans or choices or even claims, no matter how just or rightful they are. As a son, I have all things that pertain to life and godliness. As a servant, I have nothing. So I should never feel like I'm owed anything from my master and my owner, which means I have no right to any explanation from God regarding anything that's happening. He just doesn't owe me that. Jesus said in John 15:15, a servant does not know what his master is doing. That's pretty clear. That is the end of the story. There are people who love God and follow Jesus who also experience great challenge and heartache, loss, tragedy, and heavy burdens as part of their journey. It's part of the purposes of God. But being servants, we have no right to question or quarrel or wrestle or contend or struggle to unravel the great mysteries of the Master. God asked Job, who are you to contend with me? As a servant, I own nothing. Servants don't feel like they're owed anything. Our love relationship with Jesus never demands it. I also have no right to any vindication from God regarding anything. I have no right, to be proven right or shown right, no right to deem or demand what seems fair or just or equitable for me or mine. I have no right to voice my side of the story or to argue my case or to prove my point. Servants humble themselves even when others are blatantly wrong, evil, hurtful, and vindictive. Servants commit the keeping of their souls to their master, period. They pray, they intercede, they believe, but they trust their master to make the crooked places straight and the rough places smooth. Paul said in Philippians 2, Jesus made himself of no reputation. It means to be empty, to deprive oneself or to lay everything aside. Jesus laid aside his rights and privileges as a son. He laid aside his everything to take up nothing. Peter says, if you find life difficult because you're doing what God said, take it in stride. Trust him. He knows what he's doing, and he'll keep on doing it. We can choose to fight for what we think we deserve and also to fight against what we think we don't deserve, or we can trust our God. Are you okay with that kind of servanthood? Join me next week for more of Are You Okay with Nothing? God bless.